Hey everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5. So, let's continue where we left off and take Moson Kani. It shouldn't take too long. I think Pocatalo is running out of units to throw at us. Having said that, he still has quite a few infantry in the area, and I'll have to kill all of them. Or most of them at least. And I can't just end the war once I take Moson Kani. We need to get a direct border with Pakal. Because it's not like I'll get open borders with Pocatello after signing a peace treaty. That's clearly not going to happen. So we need a direct access. Taking one city should be enough, but let's take Moson Kani first. And we'll worry about what to do next once we do that. Alright, well, we'll have to kill all of these, I suppose. Let's just get started. And doesn't really matter who exactly we're going to target first. They all need to die. And we can move a little bit closer. Like so. And oh yeah, I was going to start a citadel. Let's just do that. That's going to make things easier and more convenient. And we can bring more great generals just in case we'll need them. I can airlift a few more great generals. We got another one here, so we can airlift that guy. Yeah, we got quite a few great generals here. There's still one in Krakow. We'll airlift two more. It's not like they have anything better to do. And Mobile Sam is coming. Alright. What else do we need around here? Remove the roads. Don't need them for anything. And I could use fighters, but not from back here. I don't have an airport in Timbisha, so I can't move more than 6 air units. Also, we still need Honolulu, but that should be easy enough. I don't think it will take longer than maybe 2 turns. Yeah, I could almost take it on this turn. Can we take it on this turn? I think we can actually. No, because I'm not close enough with the tank. But it will be ours on the next turn for sure. I don't even need the second tank, but I'm moving in just in case. Just to be 100% sure. Alright, one more battleship. Let's get some experience for him, like so. And we might as well attack with other units. The bomber is out of range of everything, unfortunately. Okay, that's fine. I'm sure they will move towards us. And you can stay here, protect the general. And we still got quite a few more attacks. Let's see which units are actually in range. Well, this guy is in range. Too bad for him. I could probably finish him off. Yeah, we can finish him off, get more experience in the process. And now that we got the citadel, we can move a little bit closer. We can afford to be more aggressive. Another one bites the dust. And we'll use the Mobile Sam to block the way. That works. We can use both Mobile Sams. One more. And I think that's it. Yep, looks like that's it. Just moving a little bit closer. Intercept. And we're done. We got some more population, size 24. We will be getting satellites soon, and the plan is to just buy a great engineer and rush Hubble Space Telescope in Moscow, because Moscow is my biggest city. So the great engineer will be worth the most production in Moscow. Oh, Shaka wants declaration of friendship now. Yeah, I'm going to accept. Sure. Pakal entered information era. Faster than me. Sneaky bastard. I hope he didn't enter it through satellites. We don't have any more great scientists, do we? No, we do not. I mean, I could technically buy... No, I can't buy one. Because rationalism removal mode, right. Well, we'll just have to wait a bit. I hope he didn't enter information era through satellites. I could send a spy to his capital. What's going on in Moson Kani? Infantry. Yeah, it's nice to have vision, but I don't think that's really necessary. Or I could give up one of the city-state scouts, spies. 187 influence. Yeah, we won't need more than that. Let's send this guy to Palenque. Just need to find it on the list. There it is. Okay, off you go then. And we got a new tank. We can airlift it directly to Constantinople. Shock 1, Shock 2, Shock 3. And off you go. So, any more improvements? We got 2 more unimproved tiles near Krakow. Barrage 3. And now the city is ours, but it might be a good idea to kill that infantry first, maybe? Can we reach him with a bomber? Yes, we can. Yeah, let's maybe kill that guy. Because I'll have to do it one way or the other. We can still take Honolulu on the next turn. Actually, I can take it on this turn. No? Really? That wasn't enough? Come on now. Okay, fine. Be that way. We'll do it on the next turn. Alright, back to Moson Kani. I think there's one more city right here. Inside the fog of war. That seems kind of obvious. Oh, there are some mountains. Yeah, I need to see what exactly is in there. And more promotions. +1 range. Nice. That is quite useful. I should swap these units around a bit. Right, let's start attacking. Doesn't matter what we're going to target first. They all need to die before we take Moson Kani. We're getting so much experience out of this. Okay, and we can use a fighter to finish that guy. They are quite tough. This guy didn't even have cover, but alright. Down he goes, and bombardment 3. Start attacking the next infantry. And that's all we can do, I think. I don't really want to move into city bombardment range just yet, but we can move a little bit closer than this. Like so. Just to make some more space for other units. Like other melee units. Protect the general. And fortify. Yep, looks good. Intercept, just in case we'll need it. As for the battleship, or both battleships, we'll just attack the city. Also, I could pillage that trade route. I don't really need the gold, but it will take gold from Pocatello, so it's useful, I suppose. I don't plan taking this city, but I will attack it for experience, basically. I can always take the city and then give it to Polynesia or something like that. That's not a terrible idea. We finished the bank. Let's have a look. Only one turn to get a temple, might as well do that. The Great Firewall. I wouldn't mind building the Great Firewall. I mean, I suppose we can get started on that. But Moscow will be building Hubble. Fortify. Okay, are we done yet? Intercept. I guess I can move bomber to Antioch, so that it will be in range of Honolulu. Sure. How many more railroads do we need around here? From Constantinople to Timbisha, basically. Okay, we can start working on that. No problem. Airlift. And the other guy can airlift later. And we should probably upgrade all our artillery to rocket artillery. Do we have any other artillery? Was that the last one? I think that was the last one, yep. Okay then, oh, also we can upgrade the Ironclad. to a destroyer, very nice. I queued up some submarines in Krakow, in case we'll need them against Pakal. Which we probably will. Pakal has some pretty big coastal cities. If I build enough battleships, I could take them. Research agreement with Shaka. I mean, we might as well get one. I can afford it. It's always a little bit of extra science. It's probably not going to be relevant by the time it triggers, but it's 30 turns, it might still be relevant. Okay, more promotions. No, that's just a new bomber. Bombardment 2 and rebase. So let's start from Honolulu. And I will have to actually take it. So let's do that. I don't see any melee units nearby. So create puppet. Yep. 40 happiness. Wait, what kinds of wonders did this city have? Oh yeah, that was the city with Forbidden Palace, I remember. And Notre Dame too. Well, we definitely won't have any happiness problems now. That's for sure. Let's send a worker to repair that citadel. Not that it's a very useful citadel. As for production, another airport. Do we need an airport or a hotel in here? No, we don't. We'll grab a hospital and then switch to military production. Probably. Alright, I'm not going to bother attacking these cities in the north. I just want direct access to Pakal's territory. It would be nice to get as close to Palenque as possible, so that basically means taking this city right here, Pohoqui or whatever. It shouldn't be too hard. I mean, we'll get stealth bombers pretty soon. And once we get stealth bombers, we'll just completely steamroll Pocatello and Pakal. Okay. So, we still got all the rocket artillery to use. Let's have a look. Triplane and Great War Bomber. No problem. Let's get some more experience for the battleships. Just kill the rider, it's fine. And we'll start doing the damage. I'll use the rocket artillery in the back first, because they don't have as many targets. We can move a little bit closer still. Like so. That works. That's not necessarily what I had in mind there. But alright. You are in range. We can attack two different dudes. And then use a few bombers. Good plan. Finish the job with a fighter. This is a slightly one-sided war. I'm just saying. Not that I expected it to be anything else. Although, I expected Pocatello to use more relevant units. I realize the AI loves unique units, but all these riders are not exactly useful against infantry. They are garbage tier against infantry. So he's kind of shooting himself in the foot by spending so much production on riders. That's the unfortunate side effect of unique units for the AI, more often than not. Right, fortify. And what about these guys? Well, first they need to repair. Let's just do that. And we could probably use the helicopter gunship for something useful. Sure, he has cover too, which is kind of funny. Alright, more railroads. I see one useless railroad section over there. We got 7,000 gold. I could just buy a bunch of units right now, basically. But I don't really need any. I have more than enough units to finish this. Oh yeah, we got World Ideology vote coming in 5 turns. Alright. I assume that will pass. I have a lot of votes. And Polynesia and Shaka also have votes. I could bribe the last city-state I know of. We might as well do that. I got 7,000 gold, what else am I going to do with it? I'll probably spend some of it to buy nukes. Especially since I can get units cheaper. Or buy units cheaper. Anyway, let's get the city. That's going to be over 1,000. Was that not enough? Oh. Okay, that was not exactly optimal, but alright. Not a big deal. Cover 2 or march? I think I prefer cover 2 first. That will make them take less damage. And I prefer to take less damage rather than repair damage faster. If you don't take damage, you don't have to repair as much, you know. Right, let's continue. We got even more artillery incoming. Might as well send this one north. Sure. And the helicopter gunship will be an excellent scout. That's what I'll use him for. More manufactories. And we can send the destroyer. Ooh, he's actually sending some ships. Okay. You know what we can do? We can just buy a submarine or two. Because why the heck not? Wolfpack 1, Wolfpack 2, and he's going to regret coming here. Let's scout around a little bit. See what's going on. Okay, there's a city. Good to know. I'll have to take that one. Probably. It won't be very hard. We'll just take all three. Moson, Kani, Agadaika and Pohokwi. Because we can. Basically. It will make it easier and more convenient to move everything towards Pakal. Any more bombers? Yeah, all of them. Let's use them first. Kill that. And the guy in the back. I won't be able to reach him with artillery. Down you go. And the rider. Looking good. We can start attacking the city soon. It should go down pretty quickly. In fact, I'll just start attacking the city immediately. That's a lot of damage that it took. I don't think he built any high-tier defensive buildings. Not from the damage it took. He definitely doesn't have a military base in there. It would take far less damage if he did. Right, let's finish off that infantry. And I think that's that. Yeah, you guys might as well continue attacking. They didn't take that much damage. The general can wait inside the city, and I can't reach that Gatling gun. Not that Gatling gun can do a whole lot, but I would prefer to get rid of it. Let's leave the city just in case. Well, we can leave on the next turn. I can't really go anywhere useful. We can stay. I don't see any melee units. There is a privateer, but it's too far away? Is it too far away? Okay, never mind. Let's move out of the city. Nothing I can do about the Gatling gun on this turn. It will have to wait for the next one. Looks like we're done on this turn. I can't reach anything with the bomber, but I'll keep the bombers in Antioch. They might be useful. I assume the privateer will move towards Honolulu, because that's probably what it's going to do. Or maybe it's attacking Yerevan. I think they are actually attacking Yerevan. No, they will move towards us. What do you want? Yes, I'm getting a little friendly with literally every single city-state ever. He's a little bit slow, isn't he? Okay, so Honolulu is still fine. And we got a great artist. Probably best to use him for a golden age at this point. Yep. We'll use him for a golden age. So, submarine. We're not close enough just yet. We can wait one more turn. More promotions, that's logistics on a bomber. Always good to have. Let's start from Honolulu. we'll use the bombers first. So get rid of that privateer and the ironclad. I can't do much about the ironclad right now. I'll probably have to retake the city, which isn't really a big deal. Yeah, I can't do anything to the ironclad right now. We'll just attack other units. Might be a good idea to rebase more bombers to Antioch. Maybe a fighter. It's not like these guys have anything better to do. They can't reach anything useful from Constantinople. At least in Antioch they will be able to do something productive. Right, back to Moson Kani. Let's use the bombers first, maybe. And more promotions. Evasion. Probably not necessary because we'll get stealth bombers soon, but whatever. One down. Few more to go. Oh, come on. 1 health? That is 1 health, right? Yes, it is. Just finish him off with a fighter then. We don't need interception when we have 3 mobile SAMs in this area. Still need to kill these guys. They won't kill themselves as much as I would like them to. Just to do something useful. Okay, 1 down. Kill that rider before he uses heal instantly. Won't be attacking Moson Kani on this turn, I guess, but as soon as I start attacking it with everything, it will just literally melt. In fact, I think we should move in. It's not really a big deal to move into city bombardment range. Yeah, we'll be fine. We got a lot of melee units. Come on, people. I can kill the rider with the tank. Might not be the most optimal thing to do, but yeah, we can do it. We are already in city bombardment range anyway. So, if only I had a scouting unit here, like the helicopter gunship. We'll wait for that guy before we start attacking the city. Right, hold on. There's a battleship over there. We should probably move away. We should definitely move away. But at the same time, I need to stay close enough to retake the city. If it's going to be necessary. Which it probably will be because of the ironclad. Are we there yet? Can we move in even more? Yeah, we can. Actually, let's use the guy with cover too. There. That's much better. And we still got the battleships. Just get some experience. And we're done. Come at me, bro. He might mess up the unit move order. Okay, he won't. That's fine, we'll just retake the city. The only important part of that city are the wonders. I don't really care about most other buildings. So let's just retake it instantly. It didn't seem to have any more ironclads in the area, so we should be fine. Let's use the tank that already took the most damage here. Create puppet, and we're back to 42 happiness. And now we actually got more air units that we can use against the battleships. Air repair. 1 down, easy enough. We can use the fighters against the other battleship. It's almost down. Nice carriers. Yeah, and a Great War Bomber. 3 carriers to bring 1 Great War Bomber. I think that's a bit of an overkill. So cover 2 and back to Moson Kani. I could probably take it right now if I really wanted to, but there's not much point. I still need a worker to repair that citadel. Not that it really needs any repairs, but let's go repair it anyway. I don't like damaged citadels. I don't like damaged anything, regardless of how relevant it is. I think we finished the railroad. Yeah, I think so. Yes, we did. Nice one. So replace this with something slightly more useful. And we'll send one worker to Moson Kani. And now we can get some vision, maybe on the next turn. Right, back to killing infantry. Just checking the range and targets. We'll kill the marine first. That's the easiest target here. And more promotions. Evasion. Actually, let's go for +2 operational range. That's going to be slightly more useful. Especially once we get stealth bombers. It's still quite possible that Pakal will beat me to Hubble Space Telescope. Is our spy in Palenque yet? Yes. Okay, he's building the CN tower, so that's the tech he used. Okay. Wait, where is the CN tower moved with future wards? No, not that. Well, I mean, it's the same tech, but it's not... Oh, it's right here. Yeah, that's what he used to enter information era. So that means he doesn't have satellites, unless he researched satellites in the past few turns. How many techs does he have? 65. Okay. And I also got 65. Yeah, he can't have satellites yet. But we need to hurry up and get Hubble faster. Anyway, promotion, bombardment free. I think I'll just give this city to Polynesia or whatever. We finished the Manhattan project. I can't get nukes just yet because I don't have the tech. But once we get the tech, I could just buy nukes. They are going to be cheaper. Alright, let's do some damage here. I'm not sure if it's quite safe to move in. But it's just a destroyer, it's fine, we'll move in. I can always just buy more units. In fact, let's just buy another submarine, because why the heck not? Wolfpack 1, Wolfpack 2. Alright, sounds good. What is Warsaw doing? Rocket artillery, okay. Bank. And... hotel. We are working one landmark. Sure. And we can still get a few improvements. We don't need this road, that's silly. Get rid of it. Back to Moson Kani. Let's do some damage. We can probably do some damage to the city. I think we should just take the city. Well, no, I won't have enough damage now. But we can take the city on the next turn easily. We can't take it on this turn, right? No, I don't think so. That was not a very good move, but alright, we're fine. No, I can't take it on this turn. But we'll take it on the next one. Alright. And we got a new target. Oh, great. Yeah, that was not a very smart move. Might as well back up a little bit more and repair. That's better. More manufactories. We'll get a farm. Intercept. Are we done moving all these units yet? That would be great. Let's move a little bit closer. But protect the general. Would be silly to lose him. That's a lot of manufactories. Looks pretty funny. You usually don't see that many manufactories, like ever. Because obviously these aren't actual manufactories. Not the ones you get from great engineers anyway. Nice units, bro. Well, he almost managed to destroy my tank. Go you! And Ragusa just raised a city. Whose city is that? Because that's my city name. That has to be Pocatello's city, because he actually ran out of city names. Where the heck is Ragosa? Let's see. There it is. Yeah, that was Pocatello's city. Okay. One less city for him. That city has been there for a while. It's just a really crappy one. But hey, it has 7 oil. That's probably why he started it. At least that seems to be the most likely scenario. Right, accuracy 3, and let's actually keep 1 rocket artillery in Krakow, in case he moves towards it with all these battleships, which doesn't look like he will, but we can do it anyway. And back up with the battleship. Alright, more manufactories, because why the heck not? You can never have too much production. No point getting a trading post. I can get a customs house, or I can get a manufactory, because why not? When in doubt, build more manufactories. That's my motto with this sieve. I would rebase to Honolulu, but I'm not entirely convinced it's safe. I could use that bomber with +2 operational range in Antioch. That's one situation where it would be useful. Let's move out of the city, and now... Oh, that's a river. Well, that explains a lot. But it should be safe to stay in there. Another bomber. I could give this guy +2 operational range. Does Antioch have an airport? No, it does not, but we can move one guy out of there. Yeah, let's do it like this. We'll pick up +2 operational range on that bomber. And move it to Antioch. There we go. Intercept. Yep, I got no targets. I can't reach anything. Alright, our first paratrooper. Drill 1, cover 1. And I could send him to Honolulu. Well, almost. He's not needed there just yet. Oh yeah, this guy was supposed to repair that citadel. Let's maybe do that. More population and more promotions. Barrage free. And logistics, nice. What about the other guy? Is he close to logistics? Kind of, not really. 33 experience away. That's not too bad. He'll get there. Alright. Another bomber is done. What do we want? Airport? Does this city need an airport? Not really. Well, we are working 1 landmark. A grand total of 1 landmark. Let's build a hotel then. And more targets to kill. Hey, Polynesia is actually moving in to help. Okay. Let's start doing damage to the city. But don't stand in the way, maybe. We can kill that rider. So, Moson Kani. There are 2 melee units in range. If we can kill them, we could just take the city. Surely we can kill them with the bombers. That's easy enough. He might have more riders in range, but I should be able to surround the city. Or at least put 1 melee unit on the other side to block zone of control. First, let's do enough damage. So we'll use the tank to take the city, because it's already damaged a lot. Create puppet, 37 happiness still. How many wonders did he have in here? Only 4 wonders, alright. Well, it's ours now. That 1 tile lake is going to be helpful. Now we'll just surround the city. And that's pretty much it. Now we need Agadaika and Pohokwi. I could probably ignore Agadaika, but it will be easy enough to take it. In fact, we can start doing damage right away. Well, on the next turn. Yep, that's fine. We'll start doing damage on the next turn. But anyway, I think this is a good moment to make a cut. I'm going to continue in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.